Hey, I'm back home. Hey guys, it's Mark Evans, DM here, hanging out here. Just got back to Atlanta, Florida. Happy Friday. Hope all's well. I want to go ahead and just kind of share with you some cool stuff. Dina and I, we drove back to Georgia, which is like an 11-hour drive, which is always fun. And I want to share something with you I always do. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to actually walk and talk so I can go in the house. But I wanted to shoot a picture in front of the house so you know I'm home. But as I'm sitting here talking to you, one thing I do often when I go to a new area, because I travel a lot, is I go and I get lost on purpose. You see, in business, you have to have a distinctive, you have to trust your gut, is really what I'm saying. Trusting your gut. Real quick here, everybody always wants to see the monster truck limo. See that we have that out front here today, getting ready to get it cleaned. Big old monster truck limo, pretty cool, huh? Let's see how big it is, just so you can kind of see like the size of it. I mean, it's just massive. So, tires alone are 4 foot tall. But as I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm actually going to walk in the house to my office. But it's so important to trust your instincts. As a business owner, you need to constantly trust your instincts, because if you don't, no one else is going to, obviously. But as things happen over time, you're going to hit the wall. You're going to not know if that marketing piece is going to work. You're going to get stuck. And that's a part of the process. But you have to trust. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust in that all this time, all this energy, all this education, all this work that you've done to this date, when you hit that wall, you're going to be able to push through. That's why I love Virtual Deal Factory. There's so many people in here that if you do hit the wall, you can actually pull from them to get some help. Maybe you're not sure on a property. Maybe you're not sure on what you need to do with the next piece of your marketing piece. Maybe you're not sure because you're getting ready to close the deal of the contractual process. Recently, we had one member contact me and say, "Hey, Mark, I want you to buy my deal. I don't have a buyer, but yet I had a buyer and they fell out at the end." If you're in real estate investing, that happens all the time. Buyers fall out at the end. It's just part of the business. So having Virtual Deal Factory, the community where you can reach out to people that literally have cash on hand that's willing to buy a deal, if it makes sense, you can truly kick yourself up to a new advantage. Not only that, let me share something else with you. Recently, I did something where I sent out an email saying to my group of 40,000 plus people saying, "Hey, do you know anybody that has an exotic car or a property that would make insane amount of sense? That's just super exotic, anything under $3 million. And because I have cash, we do deals and we buy exotic cars and all that stuff for fun. But I had one person that stands out very, very in particular. They sent me an email and I said, "Yes, I'm interested. Send me an email of more information." And their email is this, their next email, which is devastating to themselves and their success and their business. The next email said, "I can do that, but I need to know how much I'm going to get paid first." Now, folks, listen. When you're sending an email to someone that financially could buy something or make sense, the last thing on their mind is worrying how much you make. First of all, you should tack a little bit on before you even send it. There's a couple reasons why that should happen. One, you can always discount and then you still make the same amount that you initially wanted to make. Two, you also have already buffered in any kind of expenses. I hate being nickel and dimed. I hate being asked that question because my mind's not even thinking like, "Oh, how can I get this for cheaper?" I'm thinking if it makes sense, we do it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Here's the exact email I sent to that person. I said something of the nature like this. "Well, I can tell you this. One thing, you're going to make zero if I don't buy it or I don't like it." Right? It's going to be zero. You're not going to make anything. However, let me know what you're thinking. See, don't send an email nickel and diming people that can actually help and make money. Don't overdo it either. Don't say, "I want $5,000. But at the same time, make it make sense for both parties and all parties attached. Again, this is a killer to success that I see every single day. And I mean this. I see it all the time. People are sitting here trying to figure out how to make money, and they get caught up in their own little world, and they forget to add the money to the deal. And then when they finally get someone that's interested, they're like, "Well, how am I going to get paid?" No one cares how you're going to get paid. That's not on their mind. That should be on your mind. And that goes for anything. Could you imagine Walmart sitting there selling things for wholesale to you and saying when you go to the cash register, you think you're buying it for 50 cents? You go up to the cash register, they're like, well, we need to get paid. How much are you willing to pay for that? And they're like, what do you mean? It's 50 cents. And they're like, oh, no, that's how much you were selling it for, but you got to pay us to buy it. No, they add the price onto the piece, and then they offer it. If you're interested at that price, you go from there. Guys, this is simple business 101. I see it happen every single day, especially in the real estate world. Add your numbers to it. Add a little buffer into it for negotiations. See, the thing is that the piece came in at 100 grand. If they'd have said 103,000, it wouldn't have changed my mind. I'm still interested. Send me more information. They could have easily made 3% or 3,000, up to 3,000 bucks, just by sending one email or two emails. Simple. But yet, this little 6 inches right here, mine's going bald 6 inches, but 6 inches. Don't be silly. Don't kill your own success. Don't kill all your hard work by being ignorant to the fact that you need to add this money up front, present it to people that can buy stuff, and you'll ultimately make more money for sure. And don't ask them. Like, I almost, honestly, and I'm saying this because I'm super transparent with you, I honestly don't even want to do the deal. I don't care how good it is for me, just because they messed up. And I don't know if that's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, but to me, I hate when people come at me like that. It just gives me a sour taste in my mouth. And I'm saying this respectfully. Because there's so much opportunity in 2010, especially if you have cash, which we do. We have deals lined up every single day. And we're not the only ones. There's a lot of people where literally we could pull out a deal's $100,000, we could write a check or give cash on the deal on the spot. And yet they're sitting here asking us, oh, what are you going to do for me? Or how much are you going to pay me? Or I can't send you any more information until you tell me how much you're going to pay me. That's silly. Silly, silly, silly. Please don't make the same mistake in any business, let alone the real estate business. Add a little bit of money to it. You can always negotiate after the fact. But if I'm not even interested or your other prospect's not even interested, it doesn't matter if you add $1 million to it. It doesn't make sense anyways. So please just add enough that makes it comfortable for you, that makes sense for everybody, and go enjoy the profits. Have fun with this business and stop making real estate and business so hard. It's not that hard. Provide great quality, a great product, and a great service, and you'll always be in demand. This is Mark Evans, DM, signing off. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, and enjoy your Easter if you celebrate Easter. Have a great day. Bye-bye.